Hey guys, welcome back. It's time for another challenge video. Sorry, I've been practicing this intro and it's just not coming out right. So I'm just gonna be more natural with it because I'm just not good at putting on. So anyway, yes. Today, episode 4, or day 4 of turning $10 into 1,000 by finding items at the thrift store and flipping them for a profit. There we go. That wasn't so bad. That wasn't horrible. Last video, I struggled a lot to get my numbers right, and I took some time before the start of this video, and I think I got my numbers right this time. If I don't, I'll be embarrassed. I'm already embarrassed. But it'll be okay. We'll figure it out. We'll get through this. When we left off in last episode, I almost said last week's episode. That's not accurate. I don't do this every week. I wish I could. Last episode, we in the challenge, we ended off with $21.04 in our challenge bank. And I told you, I believe, in that video that I had already sold something from that video. I sold that lot of 9 Disney VHS tapes just before filming that video, and I wasn't sure at that time how much I would actually make from that sale, so I didn't want to tell you guys about it. Well, we're here now. So I sold this lot of 9 Disney VHS tapes. They were the Black Diamond series. I had them listed for $29.99. No, I'm sorry. I don't remember what I had them listed at. I know that I sold them for $29.99 on eBay. And I was a little surprised when I finally went in to see what I actually earned off that order, because it was a lot less than I was expecting. I actually only ordered... Wow, I can't... Guys, I'm so sorry. I only received $14.96 out of a $29.99 sale, and I was freaking out. I was like, why? Why did they take so much of my money? It wasn't even promoted. Well, turns out, for some reason, I gave the buyer free shipping. After the VHS tapes, I sold the yellow Tommy Hilfiger cashmere sweater for $22.49. I took an offer, and I received $17.94 for that. I sold the Woolrich Pemberton women's flannel for $21, and I walked away with $16.69 going into the challenge bank. And I also sold that Harley Davidson bag that I thought was a fake, and like it was broken on the little zipper pulls. I hope I put that. I'm pretty sure I put that in the photos. I'm going to check that after filming this. I didn't get a bad review, so I'm pretty sure. I usually always show all flaws, no matter how minor, because I don't want the customer to have any reason to send it back. So I'm sure I put that in there. So I sold a little Harley Davidson bag for $20, which gave us $15.96 to add to the challenge bank, which brought our grand total to $86.59 in the challenge bank. I have not been thrifting as much lately because of the holidays and because we're fasting with our church and like different things, but I had to get out of the house today, and I know you guys have been asking, you know, what's the update on this challenge. I'm sorry. So I went to the bins today, and I got a total of 12 pounds of clothes for $19.22. I got 22 items, 12 pounds, 22 items. It cost me $19.22. However, there were 6 children's items in there that I'm not sure if I'm going to keep for myself to stow away for my future grandchildren, or if I will eventually want to sell them. So for right now, I've taken those out of the equation, and the total with those taken out that we spent at the bins today is $13.98. So when we take the $13.98 off of the $86.59, we're left with $72.61 in the challenge bank to go thrifting with again. And we have a ton of stuff to list. I still have things from other challenge videos that have not been listed yet. Anyway, let's get to the important part. This is my haul behind me. I didn't find anything super great, but I got some things. And this is one of the things. And a lot of these brands I've never heard of. And I really didn't do any research. I don't know what's going on with me. I know that I would do better if I did research. But sometimes I go in there and I'm just like, you know what? This looks cool. I'm going to get this. I don't know. Don't do what I do. I mean, unless you have a really good eye for, quality or trends, then by all means. I'm not saying that I do. Anyway. This is by, I don't even know how to say this. Nope. Can you tell me what that says? I just thought it was interesting. I don't know anything about it. I just thought it was interesting. And I don't know, I could picture someone wearing it with like a really nice long like maxi skirt, for a certain look. It's got the little, what do they call this, the keyhole, designed in Spain and made in China. The sleeves also have a little button thing. So yeah, this next item is another brand I have not heard of. Cara, made in the USA, and it is a teal pencil skirt. Big belt loops, big old belt loops, and then it's got seams running down the back like that. It's one of my favorite colors, and I tried to find the brand. I didn't really find much on it, but I did see that like some pencil skirts can do good, but I did the math. I paid 87 cents a piece for this stuff. So I could sell that for $5 and still be making some profit. This next item is a cute little sweater. Actually, I found several of these style of sweaters. I think all different brands. This one is by Guess. And it is what I will refer to as a Bella Swan sweater. You see what I mean? And this is going to have some spots. I'm going to have to do some trim work, clean it up a bit. It looks weird like this, honestly. But yeah, this is what Bella Swan would wear in the movies. I like the texture, the look of the yarn, and it's stretchy. I don't know. This is in case it's not coming off, it is a mossy green color that is lighter than this mossy green color. Is this mossy green? I don't know, but it is sort of a mossy green kind of color. And then since I showed you that one, I'll go ahead and show you the ones that look very similar. Very similar style. This one is gray and it's by Express. But again, this is a Bella Swan shirt. If you've seen the movies, you know what I'm talking about. Bella Swan from Twilight. And then here's another one by American Eagle. Cable net. Same style. That deep V-neck, long sleeves, it's all there. Twilight was one of my favorite book series when I was in my mid to late 20s, and I read all of them, and of course I've seen all the movies. Books are better, don't come at me. Alright, next I pulled, and I wasn't really sure about this, some of these are experiments, and we'll just see how they do, because I've seen other people selling either similar styles, or I don't really know about the brands, but similar styles, or I've just heard things like black skirts sell. I don't know. This feels really nice. It's a thick, it's almost like there's a couple of layers of fabric in here, so it's not just a skirt as a skirt. That's good to know. That might help it sell a little better if, you know, people are more conservative. Anyway, it's got some animal hair on it. I don't know if you can see that. I forgot to mention that. I have to go wash all these things. I can't keep these things in my house. My asthma's acting up because of the animal hair. It's got this little like V right here near the waist. And the little V cut right there. And like I said, I just learned it's also got shorts underneath, so that's good. Hold on, let me get that off my screen. And it is by, and I thought I had heard of this before, so I looked it up, Princess Polly, which can do okay and it can do horrible. I saw when I looked up on Poshmark some Princess Polly stuff selling for like 60 bucks used. Some selling for $5 used. We'll see if anybody's interested in it. Next, I found this pair of flared leg corduroy. Nice flare leg. Very similar to a pair of Levi's that I sold not too long ago, but those were vintage and the Big E Levi's. These are apparently fueled by Miranda Lambert. I don't know anything about this. But I know that Miranda Lambert has some fans out there, and maybe they'll be shopping on one of my platforms looking for some pants, some corduroy pants. They are a 6 width and a 32 length, and I will not be able to get the whole pant all in one piece to show you, but there you go. It's quite a big flare leg. And they're in really good condition. This is what the back pockets look like. And that's all I know about those. I'm just hoping that a Miranda fan will find them. And my boyfriend's on his way home, and I'm trying to get this filmed before he gets here because I get super nervous when people are around when I film. Here's another experiment piece, because I've been seeing that this, what do you call this? Like velvet? This material has been doing really well lately. So I found this in a pair of pants, and I'm not sure why I didn't grab the pair of pants. They were green. Oh, because they had some, I don't know if it was stains or what, but I couldn't get it to come off, so I did not grab those. But anyway, this is a little, I think it's a dress. Pretty sure it is. If you can tell what that says, please let me know. If you know what that is, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll do some research after this video. And, yeah, just a dress, and it's got the little collar, the choker collar, which I thought maybe somebody would like. Nothing on the tag. It's completely white. This is, like I said, an experiment to see if I can sell this stuff. We'll go with something a very similar color. This feels really nice. It says it's just rayon, I'm pretty sure. I don't know this brand. GB. I like the way it feels, and I think it's a pretty dress. I don't know if it's supposed to be girls, but I think a small woman could fit in this. It reminds me almost of something that they would wear back in, like, why is Shakespeare coming to mind? I'm pretty sure they didn't wear stuff like this back then. I don't know. But it's pretty. It's got the elastic cuffs. It's got a little tier. It's really soft. And I love the color. And hopefully someone else will too. Okay, this thing, you're not going to be able to tell what color this is because of my lighting in here, I don't think. A little. It's yellow. It's a pretty yellow color. It's by Brittany Black. Again, a lot of brands I'm not familiar with. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus. Brittany Black. It's like a layered, I don't know. It kind of reminds me of like spider webs or something. The sleeves are like, what do you call this? I just thought it was delicate, and I kind of thought of like, I don't know, is there such thing as light fairy? Is that a thing? Yeah, I don't know. My brain just, you know, I had somebody comment on one of my videos when I was struggling with figuring out what style something was, what to call it. and they basically told me that this is not going to work out for you. You might as well quit and go back to work because you don't know what you're doing. Maybe they're right. Okay, we got some pants here. Sincerely Jules. We got them for their style. They do look just slightly worn, I guess. I mean, they don't look horrible, but I know that some people are actively searching for like worn clothes. It's an interesting concept. Found them very interesting, the different shades of denim, the different washes, and they also have this seam down the center on the front and the back, which seems to be popular right now. They kind of look like cargo pants, but kind of not. They're interesting. The bottoms still look good. They don't have a lot of wear or anything on them. And they are, I guess, slightly wide leg. Not really. But I thought those would be good for Depop. And then I got these denim pants. And I am familiar with this brand because it seems like I gravitate towards it. These are called the Sailor wide leg. They have a QR code on here, so I'm assuming they're fairly new. Looks like maybe April of 24. I have a hard time reading little words these days, but they're cute. They're like this off-white pinstripe denim with a little bit of spandex in them pant. And they are wide. Look how wide that is. Yeah. Here's what the back looks like. Just almost reminds me of painter's pants. Wait, are painter's pants a thing, or is this just what my dad wore and he was a painter? What's next? I found this. Nothing special, I don't think. I did not look it up. It is by Avalanche Supply Co. MSRP is $48. It says it's reflective. Oh, it's called a slub jersey tee. Still has the stickers on it. Here's a piece I picked up based off of style, obviously. I'm thinking of my little fairies, my little coquette girls, even maybe cottage core. I have not heard of this brand again. It's called Cloud 10. Which is weird. I've always had Cloud 9, but is it? A little off the shoulder or on the shoulder action. What is this called? Chiffon? Tulle? Chiffon. I don't know. And this is ruched. Viscose linen. Just a cute little top. We have a pair of, no we don't, I thought we had a pair of pants, but we do not. What we do have is this thing. Somebody help me out. It's not a scarf, maybe a shawl? What would you do with this? What is this? I don't know what it is, but I picked it up because of this cute little design. These little birds. These little birds have little top hats on and little bow ties. But I thought somebody who has a lot of personality. What is this thing? Maybe some librarian. And then the last thing, and this has the most animal hair on it, so I'm gonna try not to disturb it if possible. Well, the last thing that I bought for the challenge is, and I'm hoping I am correct about this, I'm hoping that I can call this a chore coat. I don't know for sure. And it may be getting too late for chore coats. No, because up north, it's going to be winter for a while, right? It's hot here today, so I tend to forget. Anyway, it's a jacket by Levi's. It's thick, it feels warm, all the buttons are there, it's got pockets. It's clean other than all the animal hair on it that I need to get off, and some fuzz just from being in the bins, I guess. Let's see if I can get this all in a frame, maybe. There we go. Just a big old navy blue Levi's jacket. Nice, thick, comfy, and warm. Alright, so that is all the stuff I got for the challenge. Go throw what I can in the washing machine so I don't kill our allergies. And we are, again, ending off this episode in the challenge series with $72.61 still left in the challenge bank that we could spend. So I'm kind of excited about that. Alright guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm sorry again that these videos are so, spaced out in between each video in the series. I'm a newer reseller. It takes me more time to sell things. I don't really have a huge audience. I don't have a huge following. I'm still learning. So it's taken some time, but this is still a very fun challenge. I'm enjoying it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.